another MTG casual commander.
Butters here. Can go over one of these commander decks. We're actually going to go over the Graveyard Overdrive deck.
I knew you couldn't handle all that energy.
Energy sucks, so we're going to leave that one for somebody else.
Boo!
Hey, that's exactly all energy is.
He's getting it.
Alright. Start with this little collector's sample.
You copycat. You saw somebody else do that.
Alright. Yeah, Guide of Souls. And Jolted Awake. That kind of sucked. Both energy.
Yeah.
My life.
Well, that's cool. They at least go with the deck.
Not this one. This is Graveyard.
They go with Shifty's deck.
Right. Alright.
So, Butters, one card that you're excited about. Modern Horizons 3, go.
Let's see here. I am excited about the commander that will double all of the tokens on something.
Oh, is that the branching evolution with creatures?
She's black, white, red, or something like that, and she'll double anything modified on the creature or something like that.
Oh, the modifier one.
Yep. Lola's getting in something over there. Alright. So, Disa the Restless. Whenever a Lord Goyf permanent card is put into your graveyard from anywhere, then the battlefield, put it onto the battlefield. Whenever one or more creatures you control deal damage to a player, create a Tarmogoyf token. So you're bringing stuff back, putting it into the graveyard, stuff like that. Free casts, always fun. The alternate commander is Korm the Undertaker. The Undertaker gets +X+0, where X is the greatest power among creatures cards in all graveyards. Whenever Korm attacks, each player mills a card. During each of your turns, you may play a land card and cast a spell from among cards in graveyards that were put there from libraries this turn.
So,
Pretty solid.
terminate.
Yeah, terminates. Demolition Field. I guess we're starting with lands, or lands are just kind of mixing. Grizzly Salvage. I forget what all the new cards are in here. But yes, it's all about just milling stuff, lands, cascading into Goyfs. There's 7 Goyfs in here. E-Witness to bring stuff back. Alright, Burnish Heart. Get a Death Cap. Rituals are always solid. Morb is really fun. Arcane Signet. Conrad the Grim, good to see him back. Grapple Past. Darkmoor Salvage. Dredge. So yeah, you want to dredge your stuff into it. You will enter the battlefield. Each player sacrifices a non-token creature. An Escape, which is always solid. It's a fat dragon.
That is not very nice.
That creates another dragon.
Festively plump.
Voluptuous,
Temp-
even.
It's just big boned, okay?
Tempt with Mayhem.
Big boned dragons.
Tempting offer. Choose an instant or sorcery spell. Each opponent may copy that spell and choose new targets for the copy they control. You copy that spell once plus an additional time for each opponent who copied that spell in this way. You may choose new targets for those copies. I love these types of cards.
Chaosy.
We get a Gluttonous Hellkite, double X3. Let's see, when we cast a spell, each player sacrifices X creatures. Let's see, Gluttonous Hellkite enters the battlefield with 2 1/1 counters on it for each creature sacrificed in this way. That is an awesome dragon.
That's another regular, like a clunky dragon.
Alright, Pyrogoyf. Pyrogoyf is power is equal to the number of cards types among cards in all graveyards, and the toughness is equal to that number plus 1. Let's see, when a Pyrogoyf or another Lurgoyf creature enters the battlefield under your control, that creature deals damage equal to its power to any target. It's alright. We got Polygoyf. Trample Myriad, just creates copies of himself, powering equal to the number card types in all graveyards. Toughness 2, so pretty much the same thing, just creates copies of himself. Borogoyf, same thing for power and toughness, but he's Death Touch lifelink. When he deals damage to a player, you mill that many cards. If you do, you may put a creature card from among them into your hand. Or if it's a Goyf, it goes into play. Sawhorn Nemesis, it's a dinosaur.
Just throw a dino in there.
You're right. I mean, they already threw dragons, why not? Sawhorn enters the battlefield, choose a player. If a source would deal damage to the chosen player, a permanent they control deals double that damage instead. He is kind of gross. Infested Therix, let's see here, enters the battlefield until the end of turn. Whenever a non-token creature you control dies, create a number of 1/1 green sapperling tokens equal to that creature's power. Pretty solid, I like that.
There you go, final act.
Final act does some degenerate shit. It's also, each opponent loses all counters is a huge thing. So any counters on them, creatures,
Energy
things like
counters,
that, energy counters, just
experience
gone.
counters.
Yep, all gone.
I
Yay!
thought there was no way to get rid of experience counters.
There is now.
There is now.
And it is important to note, it does go down the order of how you select it. So if you choose Planeswalkers, Graveyards, and
It all
all
goes
counters,
in your graveyard before you exile all graveyards.
Yep.
So it is exiling a lot of stuff.
top down.
In order.
Siege Gang Lieutenant. Way to make more goblins. You know, that we don't need to give the Benny.
Take it away.
Goyf Nest. It's enchant land. Enchant land has 1 green, 1 other. Tap, create a Tarmogoyf token. We got Exterminator Magmark. Let's see, when you're casting this sorcery that targets only a single non-land permanent opponent controls. If another opponent controls 1 or more non-land permanents that spell could target, choose one of those perms and copy it for the chosen targets. And he has Regenerate. Death Majesty. Maelstrom Pulse. Destroy target permanent and all other permanents with the same name, because, you know, that's because that's important in Commander.
Tokens.
Hey man, Helm of the Host does some horrible things if that.
Junji Midnight Sky, one of the old school dragons, is always sweet. Does some degenerate stuff.
Oh man.
Garruk Apex Predator, haven't seen him in a while.
Oh yeah, nice
Sup-
card.
Super high
We're
cost.
gonna have to do this into 3 parts.
Right. We got Reaver Cleaver, Malady,
That's such a great card right there, Deathbridge Chant. Boom.
then enters battlefield, mill 10 cards. At the beginning of your upkeep, choose a card at random in your graveyard. That creature card returns to the battlefield. Yeah, that's really good. I like that. Mulligan's Command, Zuni, Lurgoyf,
The old ones.
Zavala, she's good to see. Stuck's got some value to it, but I'm not sure it's gonna win. Keswick's Wolf Run, we got Arcana Cruelty, Maskwood Nexus. Okay, so that's where you're turning everything into Goyfs becomes.
Yep.
Grist, ridiculous, more graveyard shit. Ignorable Hierarch.
Oh man, you're only halfway done.
We're almost there.
Cheesy peasy butters.
Alright. We'll go through it quick. Mortarhorde, Chandra's Ignition, we got Visage Bug, Find Finality, Poor Man's Land, another Dragon, because, you know, why not? Canyon, at least a good land. Exotic Orchard, good. Poor Man's Filter, Sheltered Thicket.
How many people know how many Goyfs have been fully made? Is it just the 7 in the entire
Brawn to
MTG
give them all
history?
trample, Faithless Looting solid, Rampant Growth, Anger, a lot of stuff for your graveyard, which is great.
Or is it just like Kabu's where they all suck?
Signature, Grave Shifter, we got Talesman,
The Goyfs were okay.
Altar of Goyf. Let's see here. Whenever a creature you control attacks alone, it gets plus X, where X is the number card types among cards in all graveyards.
Kindred artifact, baby.
So hard to call it Kindred. Talisman Indulgence, Tribe Elder, Expanse, another land. God, it just doesn't end. Riveter's Charm, Forgotten Cave, Lightning Grease,
Yay!
Merry Landscape, Soul Ring, another Talisman. Hey, there's the basics. I was wondering when I was going to hit those.
There isn't many of them in there.
No.
And there's your
The thick Isa, and then a bunch of tokens for dragons, zombies, and goyfs. Let us know in the comments below if you think this deck will win. They'll be playing this Sunday on the live. Till next time.
Trample that like button. And if you dare, comment below. Let the magic continue.